All right, our next guest speaker will be Jenny O'Hare. I've asked Jenny to lead you through the new state testing we have this year. Jenny?
We've had many changes already in the state testing, and I think most of them are for the good. And we'll see what happens with the 2% that we're hearing about in the future. One of the things about the state tests is they show progress for the learning standards, giving all students high-quality education. Next. Student test results show whether or not students have gained the knowledge and skills for success for high school graduation and for career and college readiness. And the parents will have an idea of how their students are progressing. Why do we have the state tests? Well, first of all, they provide information about student progress, as well as information about strengths and weaknesses for students in the knowledge and skills that I mentioned previously. They also use this, the teachers use the information from the tests for the next year coming in, and not for this year, but for next year. Usually we don't get the results until the end of the school year, so then teachers use it for planning. School reports, by the way, will be out hopefully to the parents in November or early December. A little bit later this year than normal, so we apologize for that, but we have not received those from the state yet. The results show how all students are performing in school, and it is the basis for our annual report card, which we have not received our annual report card yet for the 14-15 school year. Once we get all the reports in, hopefully in November, we will be getting our report card itself. Okay, so what are some of the changes in the Ohio State tests? First of all, it's shorter than those given last school year. Last school year we started in March. This year it's starting a little bit later. It's given once during the year except for two groups. That would be the third grade reading, which is taken in the fall and then again in the spring, and also the OGT, and that is for the juniors and seniors. Also, the tests will be given during a later period during the school year. This year, we have decided to have our students once again do online testing, except for grade 3 readings. So the grade 3 reading will be given twice, and it will be given paper pencil. That's for the third grades, for the third grade reading guarantee, and the students will be taking the math online, third grade students, but not the other. Ohio educators will select which questions go on the test. This keeps coming up quite a bit, that Ohio educators haven't been involved in the designing of the tests, but even with the park that we no longer do, teachers were involved, and so they are once again involved in the new tests that we'll be having. Okay. Each of the Ohio State tests will be about 3 hours, but as a district we decided that we want 2 sessions of 90 minutes each, so that students aren't sitting there for 3 hours. Last year they were 2.5. This year we were given a choice of either going the 1 full 3 hours or 2 sessions. So we have chosen to do the 2 sessions, which I think will be a lot better. All right, here are the state tests and subjects that you will see that we will be taking this year. Students in grades 3 through 8 will be doing the English language arts and math. And grades 4 and 6 will have social studies, which they had last year. And students in 5 and 8 will be taking science, which they also did last year. I want to refer a little bit more to the third grade reading test. The grade 3 English language arts test, I have the actual dates up there, December 1 through 2. And then we will have a period, about 3 or 4 days of makeup. And then in the spring, which I will talk about that date in the spring, we will be having it coming up soon. As far as the high school, you will see classes of 2018 and beyond, so that would be your current freshmen and sophomores will be working toward 18 points, and they may get them out of the courses that you see listed there. And there's other possible ways to do it, but the juniors and seniors will be working toward these 18 points. Then we have this year's juniors and seniors will continue with the Ohio graduation test and the American history and the American government test. Okay. The spring state tests, each student will take the appropriate tests sometime between April 11th and May 6th. That's the date set by the district. There's a larger window. We were to select so many days for each of the different tests. One thing I want to make sure that parents understand is that students aren't going to be testing from the 11th through the 6th. That is how long it will take the district to get through all students through high school. And we will be getting results for the third grade June 15th and for all the other tests by June 30th. I put the webpage for ODE under education.ohio.gov, where you can go and find more information as a parent if you would like to find out more about those tests. The district itself sets the dates, so you'll see in there a wide range of dates. So we have our own dates already set and selected for this year. Also, as a district on our website, we have monthly updates. So if you go in right now, I believe we still have October. What tests are going on in our district in October? And so November, of course, will be going up soon. It lists all, we'll have a list of the current month, and then we will add the other months to it. So you will go to the drop down on our website under parents and students and go to the very last item, which is testing information monthly update, and you can see exactly what tests are going on. Any questions? I will hopefully be able to give you more background on those spring tests once we get a little bit closer. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Mrs. O'Hare.